deep. I think the deepest I got it on sonar was like 6 foot. Most of the places were around 2.5 to 3. There's a lot of hydrilla on the bottom. So I caught one out here in a hole, and I don't think I can rely on that. I'm gonna go try another spot here real quick and see what's down there. This is gonna be, I think this is gonna be a tough tourney, especially if the conditions are like this. I mean, look at it. It's bluebird skies, sunny, not a lot of wind, and we just had Etta move through, so she's changed up the system. This is a lot drier air, low pressure system, cooler front coming through. We'll see what happens. All right, so I'm back at the hotel room right now, just relaxing, kind of passed out for a little bit, ate some food. I didn't put a lot in the pre-fish. I didn't videotape it because my pre-fishes are terrible, and it's mostly me messing around with electronics or trying to figure out what the fish want. I think I have a pattern. I don't know if it's going to work though. I don't know if there are going to be enough fish there or not. So the idea is just to get 5 fish before 9 o'clock, and then we can move around and experiment. But I found these areas out in this really wide open portion of the lake. Go up and I'm going to hit that first thing in the morning. I think I can get some fish there. I did miss one on a fluke. Didn't really try to catch him, but I think that might be the play tomorrow morning. Everybody else I talked to said they caught 1 or 2. Biggest one I heard of being caught was about 19, but everybody else was struggling too, so it's going to be a grind tomorrow. The lake is really low. But that being that, I'll catch you guys in the morning. I'm going to go finish watching the Masters and take a longer nap. Fish. Alrighty, thank you. Messed up. Apparently I wasn't recording, but I just got this one. Heck yeah. Alright. Oh, that's so dumb. I thought I was recording. I'm gonna have to go to Walmart though. I need more flukes. I only got one. I might have another somewhere. That's apparently what they want right now. Alright. Yes. Here she goes. This is the spot I marked off yesterday. There's a guy in it this morning, but he's moved off. He was right on top of my mark. But I marked this off because there's all this area where these grass carp have eaten up this grass, and it leaves these nice little holes where it's
kind of full of bait fish, and the bass seem to be using it as a place to corral the bait fish. Another one right now. It just broke my line. Broke my line. That's weird. The line didn't break at the hook. It broke like halfway up. He might not have even felt that. Gosh, I hope that wasn't that big one that was over there earlier. I remember I saw one motoring around. That was like half the line on the spool. Oh, I watch him run up and grab it. I don't know if he's gonna make 12 though. Oh, it's a pickerel. I don't want that. Dang it. That is not what I'm looking for. Last thing I wanted to catch was a snot rocket. I destroyed that fluke too. Shoot. Ooh, he's skinny. But he's gonna count. Maybe. Hey, 12 and a half. Alright, that's 3. 2 more. Whoop, easy. Alright, boy. God. That broke off too. That was a fish and I saw him too. He broke off. Dang it. I'm gonna have to almost retire after every single fish with this line. I don't use it because I got it for free. It's fluorocarbon, but it's really weak. Alright, just so you get an idea of how low this lake is right now and the conditions that we're kind of fishing, this ramp should be underwater completely. And when we get down here to the end, you can see there's another good 20 yards before there's even any water. So I end up getting a little bit muddy, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Got 3 fish on the board, need 2 more. I think I can get them here, and then we can worry about trying to call. This place is a lot different than the other place I was fishing though. So we're looking at, I forgot about how muddy this is. So we're looking at finding holes in Hydrilla around lily pads and stuff, and maybe doing some punching in the lily pads and whatnot. The water is lower than yesterday. It's kind of muddy clay crap. It is really weird not having my pedal drive. Multiple times I went to lean back to go like this to move and realized, oh wait, there's a pedal drive there. grass. Just stay there. Just stay in that grass caught up. That's fine. I got you. Shoot, he came up. All right. This is the grindy bite I'm talking about. Finding holes just like this in the middle of all this stuff and trying to get them. All right, get him on the board. 16.5 on the dot if his tail. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Find you a hole here. There you go. All right. Now, I doubt there's another one in there. I'm pretty sure he came out from underneath the, I guess this is Hydrilla or coontail or something. I don't know what it is. All right, I just saw some small bass. That is a good sign. There's small bass here, and there's plenty of bait fish, and there are bigger fish here too. I'm talking like, 5, 6 inches. So they won't help me with the tournament, but if I can find some bigger ones, maybe I can get something going. Please be another one. I just missed one off camera. Wasn't a good hook set, and I don't know how big it was. Couple holes over here. Give this a shot. The couple cormorants swimming around too, which they're always a welcome sight because they're usually looking for bass or bigger fish too. Number 5. So the camera died right after I caught that one, but that's number 5. I am exhausted right now. So I'm gonna retie, get that fish submitted, and now we try to call that stupid little 12-incher. All right. Now we just gotta call that 12. If I can call that 12, I feel really good about my chances. I mean, I haven't looked at the leaderboard. I know that this morning after I caught those 2, I was in the lead. John Fuchs is right behind me. That's grass. All right, since I have my 5, I think I'm just under 80 inches. I think I got 70. I think about 70-ish, somewhere in there. I think if what we'll do is we'll work these pads back and see if we can get something to come up out of these. All right, so I just took a look at the standings because the guys are doing like a live cast right now. One dude got a 25, so that's a big fish. And then I'm sitting in 4th, just out of 3rd by 2 inches. So if I call that 12-incher, I have a chance at 3rd. Or if I catch a big one like 20. No, that was grass. I got scared there for a second because I thought it was moving, but I think it was just the grass drifting. But if I catch a big one like a 22-incher, that'll actually knock me up almost. Actually, it should knock me into 1st. So I need a big one to win. Any other one just to get into the top 3. But I'm sitting in 4th right now, which is good considering everything that went on this week. The fact that I only got up here just for a little bit yesterday, and then that this lake is completely low right now. Oh, that'll call. I knew there had to be one fish back here somewhere. Of course, he swallowed the worm. All right, just be like 15 or 16. Yes. 15 and 15 3/4. Thank you and goodbye. All right, that gets rid of the little one. Now I need a giant to, hop into 1st. 2 guys at over 90 inches right now. One at 90, I think, and then guy in 1st has 92. Which if I get a big one like a 22, 23, I could easily do that, but I don't think that's gonna happen today. As long as if I can get 3rd, I'll be happy with 3rd. Another one, but he ain't gonna help. Way too small. All right. brother. Peace. That's gonna do it for me. Out of time, out of space. It's time to go home. I got a 4-hour drive. Alright, that's it for the opening event for KAF Season 2 for me. I did a lot better than I was hoping I was gonna do. And, you know, here's the official standings. I should finish up in 4th or 5th, barring nothing crazy from happening. I did get past at the last second there. I was 3rd when I came into the ramp, but I knew probably was not going to last with the amount of time that we had left. I pulled off the water just a hair early so I could pack up and not be driving home and getting home super late. But overall, pretty good. You know, I fished the waters that I knew just from the pre-fish. I had a game plan and a backup spot, and both produced. Probably could have gone back to my first spot and maybe caught another one. I'm not 100% sure. I know a lot of people were there this morning, and on top of that, I meant I would have to unload, or load, unload, and load another cycle, and it's a lot of it's exhausting, you know, pulling the kayak out of the water, loading everything up, and then throwing it on top of the roof, and then unloading it, and then doing it again. And the 3-hour drive, I'm not looking forward to that. So I'm headed home. I'll take it. It's a decent start, especially since we only had about 6 hours to pre-fish to get up here and learn this lake. And you really don't want to catch anything yesterday. And I'm glad that I didn't in the spots that I kind of figured out. We only caught one, and that kind of saved me because those spots I could have hit them hard and caught a bunch of fish. The only thing that really bumps me out is I missed one good fish this morning that probably would have put me somewhere in between second and third. Maybe. And that's just a maybe. I saw a big wake and I threw over there just a little after I saw the wake, and something picked it up and started swimming. Then when I set the hook, the line broke. And apparently on the line on the rod, there's a lot of frays in it, so I got to go back. I think I got most of them out, or cut most of them out, but now I got to go back and re-spool the rod. So that being said, I'm happy with it. I'll take it. Angler of the Year points are there. That's top 5. And it was a beautiful day to come out and fish. It wasn't hot. Lake was a little low. That was the only thing that was kind of bumming everybody out. People really couldn't use their equipment the way that they wanted to. Drives, motors, electronics, that kind of stuff. But hey, it is what it is. I'm off. Next stop is Lake Okeechobee. I feel pretty good about that one. I've got a couple spots marked off there. We'll see how they produce, but it should be during the pre-spawn, which I'm kind of excited about. So we should see some high numbers come out of there as long as the weather holds out. Other than that, I'm off. Peace, guys.